Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us in the Quran that Alam yakun nutfatan min maniyyin yumna summa kana alaqatan fa khalaqa fa sawwa faja'ala minhu zawjayn dhakara wal unsa alaysa dhalika biqadirin ala an yuhyiya al mawta. In this ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us that how human being was a nutfa first, then he became an alaqa, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created him, then he gave his final shape, just like an artist does that one. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us in this Quran that just like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala could make you from a small sperm drop, which is a part of the semen, which is the one which is put in the woman's womb, and from there it also meets the sperm or the ovum or the egg of the female. And then just like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made Adam alayhi salam and our first mother Hawa alayhi salam from him, so similarly Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes it the first a male drop and a female drop, and out of the bottom of this then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala designed that it will be a male or a female. The science has discovered right now that under the microscope the sperm of the male is called XY and the sperm of the female or the ovum is called XX. So that both split, and if the X joins the X, then it becomes the female. If the X of the male and the X of the female, then that becomes the female. There are majority X-axis and there are one or small part of that one is XY. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us from this nutfa, I make it into alaqa. Alaqa is the thing which sticks, which is the one which sticks to the womb of the mother or in the uterus. So it means that this is the one which looks like a leech. Just like if you see a leech sucking up the blood and does not move, so it becomes the leech-like. Then it becomes mudgha. Mudgha means that it is the one which is like a meat. And inshallah there will be other ayahs which will be coming in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala so many places tells us that you were a nutfa, then you were a alaqa, which was the sticky thing which is like a leech, and then you were a piece of the meat. The meat first looks like non-chewed, just like a piece of meat, but then it starts becoming a little bit chewed meat. Chewed means that it started shaping itself, it started making itself. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says out of this combination of a male and a female, then we are the one who then create you as a shape. We create you as a baby. And in the hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that it is first 40 days is a nutfa, then the other 40 days is the one which is alaqa, and then from the other 40. As I was saying that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes a male and a female for the next generation, just like he made it for Adam alayhi salam, that first 40 days it is like a nutfa. It looks like a small drop of the semen which is emitted at the time of the relationship with the wife, and then from both of them there is a nutfa of the female which makes one cell. It is the chromosome of the male and the female 23, but the female are called XX and the male is called XY. So when they split, either the X can join with the X to make a female, or the X can join with the Y and that makes a male, and that's how the next generation continues. So first it was a small drop, then it was a leech-like substance which was sticking to the uterus, and then it becomes the mudgha, like a meat, and then this meat looks like a chewed meat, just like it started differentiating that where will be the limbs, where will be the head, where will be the neck, and then there. And in hadith of the prophets, after 120 days, which is the 40 days nutfa, 40 days alaqa, and 40 days of mudgha, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sends his angel, who is the one who puts his soul in there, and then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala he creates him so that a body is made. when the body is made and it is complete, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala slowly shapes it into the last form which you are born. And that is very different in each and every human being. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us that I shape you the way I want, what color I want, and then He's the one who tells you how long you are going to live, how long, what are going to be your provisions in this life, who are you going to marry, who's going to be your parents, who's going to be your brothers and sisters, where are you going to live, what kind of work you are going to do, and how much He's going to give you for this life and when you are going to die. There's much more detail, inshallah, which will be coming of these stages of the development in the womb of the mother, which are microscopic, but they are so clearly described in the Quran, that which tells us this is a Quran as the book of Allah. So inshallah, those ayahs we will be present inshallah in the next video. If you like this video, please send it to somebody else, make it a like, write a comment, and subscribe to our channel. So inshallah, we'll continue to sending you these videos of human body and creation and the medicine in the Quran. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين والمسلمات واستغفروه إن الله غفور رحيم.